To celebrate Lunar New Year, my parents bought a bunch of Vietnamese food.
Сюда цветок, роза. Ты видела, да?
Не, по-моему, не видела. Лезет.
We didn't want to hassle too much over dinner as it was just 3 of us, so a lot of stuff was pre-made. And it's not a Vietnamese meal if you don't have your herbs.
Да, запах зелени это супер.
We get the rooster out of the pot pretty early on because we don't want that meat to be too dry, and then we give it a nice cold bath. Now I know you might be thinking, Anna, Christmas is over. Why are you making mulled wine? Well, it's delicious and we like it, so sue me.
Провожаем старый год. Я сказала себе, что вот эти 7 недель, пока буду носить Invisalign, не буду пить алкоголь. В итоге.
Да?
Ага. Прошло 3 дня. Я не принцесса, я утка. Слушай, я такой нем никогда не ела.
Да. Это необычно, это рам называется.
Call me a snob, but when I need to use my hands for eating, I use gloves. Honestly, I just hate washing my hands afterwards because it feels like no amount of soap is going to wash away that grease. The next day, we went to the city center to further celebrate Lunar New Year.
Thank you. Aw, some girls just complimented my hair.
The concert was scheduled for Sunday, so there were already people preparing things for tomorrow.
Moving on to Chinatown. My parents keep asking me if it's gonna rain because it's so gloomy, but that's just typical London. It ain't London if there are no protests every week. Wherever my parents go, that's where the protests are. We were in Portugal a few weeks ago and there were protests. They're in London now and there are protests too. This is actually some upbeat music. Okay.
To the right-hand side of the road, please.
We then headed to Chinatown for some dim sum for lunch.
In true Cantonese fashion, we're sharing a table with strangers. We actually got a table really, really quickly, and it's peak time in Chinatown.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole time I thought it was a dragon, but it was actually a lion. But I guess we got our good luck for 2025 anyways.
That poor dancer must be tired and sweating. Totally got stuck here. A dragon is coming out. This is exactly how it feels to be in Chinatown every single weekend, except it's way worse right now because it's Lunar New Year. I assume that cabbage is for a dragon. Is it supposed to bring you good luck? Turns out cabbage symbolizes wealth and abundance and is often seen as a symbolic food. There were multiple lions and dragons in Chinatown, dancing around and going into every single restaurant, bringing good luck and fortune. Most of this outfit is Uniqlo, by the way. The infamous bag, the super cool winter jacket that I get a lot of compliments on, and these gloves too. I bought these gloves at Uniqlo and I didn't even know that you can use these two fingers for your phone. At this point, I'm their unofficial ambassador, although who doesn't shop with Uniqlo? The next day, we returned to Trafalgar Square for the parade and further celebrations. Oh god, there are so many people here. You cannot see anything. I think I keep forgetting that we're in London after all, so there are always going to be so many people, especially on celebrations like this. Oh no, I'm about to lose my parents. Okay, don't lose your parents, Anna. Do not lose your parents.
Wait, you were playing the xylophone while walking in a parade? You! How old were you? I was like 9. No way. In fact, it's real.
Poor parents that have to lift up their children so that they can see, but also them kids. Okay, so it turns out the whole parade is one long snake, which obviously makes sense because it's the year of the snake. And we just saw the tail. We saw the end of it. They're going to keep on going until Chinatown, so now that we saw the end, there's no point going further. And you can see all the people behind me leaving. I mean, frankly, I barely saw anything because I'm way too short and there are too many people.
After the parade, we stayed at Trafalgar Square waiting for the main concert, and there were people already queuing up to enter the main zone first. And then began the madness.
This is the most Chinese thing ever. These stalls are just advertising something. CC Land right here, advertising real estate in London. This is actually hilarious. Bank of China Limited, CC China, and this is what people were rushing to see. And we lost our mom, as always. And here I am, stuck again. Now, I actually find it hilarious that there's so many stalls just advertising banks, real estate, businesses, China Taiping Insurance, City of Westminster, okay.
Thank you all for coming to join the celebration. Now, ladies and gentlemen, give all of you a round of applause, please.
They've been doing speeches for the last 20 or 30 minutes. I mean, at this point, there's no point staying here anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another speech coming up right now. If you want to see everything really well, you have to get there really, really early and then stand outside for hours on end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noises for the Lions, please!
Give me performances. People have been standing here for so long and still not a single performance. They've been inviting lots of different people on stage, and then those people are drawing something on the lion, trying to awake him, and then promising us performance between a lion and a dragon. But they've been promising this for so long. It's like edging, you know? You're just waiting for something to happen, and then you're waiting for so long that you just give up. You don't want it anymore. Churros Garcia, very Chinese food.
You need to take a picture of me, man.
Sure.
Yeah. You need to insert your card.
They're still drawing that dragon on stage. Like, there still has been 0 performances so far. Poor people.
In the end, we got tired of standing outside in cold weather and headed to Chinatown again for lunch.
Make sure you follow my girlfriend's YouTube, English_Rose_channel. Subscribe, guys, today. Get comment on the YouTube.
After hours of walking, we got back to Trafalgar Square, and there were still performances going on. We could see the workers already packing up some decorations, but many people were still celebrating and cheering on the performers.